Let's do a stream. And go back to Twitch. Hello, Marty. Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well today. I'll tell you what else I need to load up. And I don't think I'll do it today because I just want to get on with judging, except I do want to do this one. This looks incredible, and like that's going right onto my observation list, which doesn't say much because I have a lot of undone puzzles on my observation list, but it will even earn its place as one of my open tabs. Hello, Lake. Welcome in. Hope you're doing very well. Let's just mute me, even though I can't hear myself. Hello, Chinstrap. Welcome in. Right, yes, this is a warm-up puzzle, or set of 4 puzzles. They're all very easy. My dad uploaded them today onto Logic Masters. I have tested them all separately at some point over the last few weeks. I'll just make sure that he's here if he wants to be. Yeah, so I'll do them all. They're like a minute each. They're not too difficult. And they use standard lines, but with observing the region rather than the region sum rather than individual digits, which I think is quite fun. Lake, you've already made a puzzle like that with regionometers. Oh no, was it regionometers? Hello, Skojo. Welcome in. How are you doing? Region same difference. Thank you. Yes, that was a superb puzzle. Oh, you know what? That should have made an appearance on CTC. It was so good. Maybe we push for that to happen because that was great. And hello, Damo. Welcome in. Sorry, hello, Skojo. Welcome in. Oh dear. Right. Yes. So if you want to have a go at these are literally like I said, 1 or 2 minutes each. Once you've understood the rules. So I will talk for like another minute or so to give you all a chance to try it yourself. Good. I'm glad you are. In fact, let's just find that. And then I'm going to race you and try and beat your times. What am I looking up? I'm looking up Lake, but with 2 A's. I'm going to save this one. Oh my goodness. Wait. Have I seen this? What's going on here? Oh, I need to have a look at this. This looks great. Where are we? Regional differences. Yeah. Oh, what? Why is that happening? Don't know. Yeah. Okay, right, sorry. Oh, you sent... Oh, right, yeah. I mean, I will happily recommend this one based on what I remember of it. But yeah, we should get you on CTC more. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, I need to get It Takes a Village on CTC as well. Oh, crumbs. So much to recommend to them. I barely ever email them. I should do that more as well. Yeah. Yes. Hello, Sajoiku. Welcome in. Sorry. Hello, Skojo. Welcome in. I keep getting the words wrong. Right, anyway. So, yes. I think I've given you all a head start on this. So, 4 problems where the usual line rule rules apply not to the digits, but to the sum of digits on the line segments, with the exception of the last where the rule applies to digits as well as the line segments. Okay. Normal 4x4 Sudoku rules apply for all puzzles. And lines are divided into segments by box borders and the digits summed on each segment. So we've got a regionometer, which is segment sums increase from one end of the line to the other. Let's just do that one. Yeah, so 3 digits sums to a minimum of 6. 1 digit is a maximum of 4. So this must be the low end. And what do we know? We know that's at least 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's what it must be. So 7 gives the remainder of 3. So that's going to be 2, 1. That's 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. And 1, 2, 3. So we know the order of that. 1, 2, 4 in there. 1. I wasn't joking when I said they'd take about a minute. And 4. 46 seconds. Nice. Yeah, we did get the king on CDC. That was a good one. So that's that one. And let me just check. The top row... Oh, crumbs. Dad, you don't need to make us do 16 digits. But no, that's fine. Top row of each puzzle. So we need 3, 4, 1, 2. All right. And we can get rid of that tab. Nice. Next one. No, I need to open it into a new tab. Adjacent segment sums differ by at least 5. Oh, all is awake. All shouldn't be awake. Oh, crumbs. Right, this is at most 4. So it must be going up to here, down, up, down. So that's a maximum of 9. Okay, we've got 1 degree of freedom. Same there. So that's at least 2, which means that's at least 7. So it is 7, I think. So now these both have to be 9. So that's a 3, 4 pair. That's a 2, 3, 4 pair. Nice. Under a minute. Beautiful. Yeah, we should get regional differences on. Yeah, it was beautiful. Oh yeah, no, the king is brilliant. Absolutely do the king. If you understand it, then it's straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, easy enough. So that one's done. Oh, I'll have to check out that Roggen puzzle. That looks very interesting. This one is Nabna. So each line is split by box borders into segments. Some of each digits differ by at least 2 from every other segment and can't be the same. Okay, restart. So what have we got? 3, 3, 2, 2. That must be 3, 5, 7, and 9. That's the only way that works. So that is a 3 or a 1. So is that. That can't be 1 or 3. It can't be 2 either because it's in there. So that must be a 4. And that determines which way around these are. Now this must be our 9. This must be our 7. We need a 5 and a 3. So 1 definitely goes in there, along with 2 or 4. This is either 1 and 2 or 2 and 3, so 2 definitely goes in there. Oh, this is slightly trickier, unless I'm missing something obvious. Oh, that's a 3. So now this is a 1-2 pair, meaning this has to be a 1-4 pair. That does all of that. And then we're done. Nice. Oh, over a minute. Oh, puzzle doesn't include solution. Oh, whoops. Okay. I'll let my dad know about that. But yes, very nice. 1, 3, 2, 4, I believe is correct. True. Balance puzzle. I have to check that one as well. But so much else to do. All right, and then we've got one more. Don't need that tab anymore. I love this. It's just kind of an introduction to these region sum lines. Oh my goodness. Okay, this does have a few more rules to it. Parity and region parity. Red line. So those are opposite parity, those are opposite parity, and also the sum of that and that are opposite parity. Yep. And then this is a mod line. In terms of one is 147, yeah, the 147258369 line for the digits and also for the region sums. Okay. I haven't. I think I did test this, but it was a long time ago, so I'll have to have another go. All right. Hello, Viking Prime. Welcome in. Hello, Skojo. Welcome in. Is what I mean to say. Right. So if this can't be a 2 because then this would be an 8. This would sum to 8. Well, we must have a. Oh yeah, no. This must be a 1 or 4 because we can't have 1 and 4 in this run of 3. So we get a 1 and 4 over here, 2 and 3 over here. And now we can't make. Well, now this is going to sum to a multiple of 3, so that has to be a 2, that's a 3. So now that's a 3, that's a 2. And a 1-4 pair over here. These sum to even if that's a 1. And so if that's a 1, that has to be a 2. And then a 1. No, that doesn't work. Right, no, this is... So if these are alternating parity, we need this to be even. So even, odd, even works for the sums and for the individual digits. Odd, even, odd means that these are both odd. So even, then this needs to be odd, even, and that's just going to be the puzzle, I think. 1 goes in there, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2. That was a little bit trickier, but 137 is not bad. Yes. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to do those on my own because I'm a competent solver. But yes, anyway, that gives us 1, 4, 2, 3. I hope I've got that right, and I hope my dad's got the solution code right. Yes. Excellent. There we go. So you're welcome to register that. I think that's a nice warm-up. I haven't yet done one LMD page with multiple puzzles, but I feel like it's a nice idea. A little mini pack. But yeah, all very easy. Yeah, let's go in. I think because my dad does not set very much. Yeah, he's still keen to try and get a puzzle rated before it gets scorped, which he's not been successful at so far. So any help bumping that up will be much appreciated. Anyway, done. I'm going to leave this tab open because I need a reminder to send it in to thingy. Oh, I need another group, don't I? I've got all of these to do. Oh, crumbs. Oh, I'll just leave all of the tabs open. Who needs organisation, eh? Right. Hello Dorlier, welcome in. Sorry, hello Skojo, welcome in, is what I mean to say. And hello Ratfinks, welcome in. Good. I hope you're all doing very well. This is a brand new puzzle that's just dropped from number 29 called Turn 1. Let's bring it to the end here so I don't get too disorientated. Okay, number 29. So, modular lines. We've just done those. Nice short rule set so I can make the text nice and big for my poor eyes. Along a teal line, every run of 3 digits must all have different remainders under division by 3. So we've got 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8 and 3, 6, 9. Again, projected sums. Clues outside the grid give the sum of digits on lines along the direction of the arrow. Okay. So, for example, those two will sum to 12. Nice. Boo organisation. Oh dear. Is it you, Katy Perry? Nice. Yeah. Oh, Skojo, you're dangerously close to a spoiler there. Be careful. Right, okay, let's reset the clock. And something my eye has seen straight away is this 17. So all of these will sum to mod 0. They'll sum to a multiple of 3 because when you sum a multiple of 3, a multiple of 3 plus 1, and a multiple of 3 plus 2, you will get a multiple of 3 plus 3, which is a multiple of 3. So if this is 17, then this is plus 2 to make that 17 work. 17 sum work. This must be a multiple of 3 to make the 21 work. Oh dear. Oh yes. Oh right. I've started thinking about a loop puzzle for the Dorlier prompt. I do have an idea, but it's a very fiddly idea that's not very me at the moment, and so I'm struggling to make sense of it. But yeah. I have an idea. I'll keep it up my sleeve for now, and if it doesn't go anywhere, then I'll tell you all, and you can do it for me. Thanks. Right, 19. So those sum to mod 3, so this will be 0 mod 3, so this will be 0. I keep calling it like mod 0, mod 1 and mod 2. That's incorrect terminology, but yeah, to make that 19 work we need that, and now to make that line work we need that. Actually, if these sum to 20, these have to be quite high, don't they? Oh, they sum to 3, so this has to be 2, 5, 8, I think, and it's not 5. And this can't be a 2-8 pair, so this must be 8, this must be 5, and now we need a 7 to make that work. Now, 19. Not sure. Isn't that kind, Skojo, that Dorlier is giving you such big hints? Oh dear. It's fun. It's basically just the Dorlier imposter prompt, isn't it? It is funny. That, and that sum to 27, so they all have to be fairly high. Interesting. Yeah, I need to get on with my collabs. I've got like 4 potential collabs which have kind of ground to a halt because I just don't really have setting time, or apparently I do, but only in the middle of the night, thinking about toroidal squish doku. Um, right, I don't know. These two, don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna do the crossing technique. Seven. So these sum to 12, which isn't much. Do they have to be 1, 2, 3, and 6? They do. They sum to 12. Yeah, okay. So this is from 1, 2, 3, and 6. And definitely have 1 and 2 on. So this has a minimum of 4 and 5 and 3 on, which is 12. So we've got a little bit of wriggle room there. So, yeah, no, that's fair enough. It's, yeah, there's. I do like that there's never any pressure to set. That's. I don't think I'd be able to make a puzzle for every single Skojo prompt. So this needs to be fairly low, and so does this. But then, oh no, this could still be a 3. What's the maximum? This can be a 6, actually. Looking down here. Unless your name is Skojo, well, exactly. Yeah, bad luck. Oh, what about this one? That includes a 7 already. So those 4 sum to 12, but they don't have to be 1, 2, 3, 6 necessarily. Maybe that's not the place to look. That is admirable. I will. That is good. I've got "Baby" by Justin Bieber in my head. I've no idea why. Well, there is a 5 on here. That much is true. Right, go on then. Hold on. Yes, that's an idea that I was also toying with. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I may or may not go with it because it seems very complicated. But you know, I think if there's any concepts associated with you or I, Dahlia, it's very complicated. Oh dear, I like it. Good. Right. Exactly, Dahlia. Right. Where's the pressure coming from? I probably need to consider some of these together. Like, well, that one's quite pressured now. If that's a 3, well, the problem is these can all be 9s. There's no problem with these all being 9s, which is annoying. Oh dear. Can I work out these two. They must, between them, sum to 1 mod 3. But I don't think that tells us anything. That doesn't really interact with any of the other clues. Those sum to 12. And those... So now these sum to 24. Is there some kind of interaction between... I don't know. It would be great if there was some interaction between these because of this 12 clue, but I mean, I don't think that can be a 3, can it? Oh, no, it can. No, it can't. Right, let's think a bit harder about this. The minimum we have on here is 3, 4, 5, which is 12. So this could be a 3 and a 4 or a 6 and a 1. Right, but between here and here, surely... Well, do these two have to be 0 mod 3? No, they could be 2 and 5. No, they can't be 2 and 5 because of this 8. Okay, so actually they can't be... Right, okay. That actually fills me with hope because 8 was one of the most recent deductions. Well, it was one of the 3 deductions I've made so far. So actually this can't be both 2 mod 3. So it has to be either 3 and 4 or 6 and 1 or 3 and 1. So I think between these... Well, no, but can this be 3 and 4? No, of course it can't be 3 and 4 if we've got a 4 and a 5 up here. So if we have 4... Hang on. 4 and 7... No. If this is 3 and 7, that's too much, isn't it? 4, 5, 6... This is way too much. Okay. So if there's a 7 on here, it's way too much. So I think between these 5 cells... I don't know why it's taken me so long to work this out. It's something like 1, 4, 3, 6, 5 at a minimum. And that... Okay, and that's what it is. Right, but the 5 doesn't go down here. The 1 doesn't go up there. And the... Right, the 4 doesn't go down there because the 4 goes up. Right, okay. I don't know why that took me so long to work out, but that is true. And then this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. Right. That's a bit better. Oh. Oh, double bill. Thank you, Skojo. And hello, Kyle. Thank you. Took me a while to get there, but yes. And Sujoiku, I think that's a really good idea. I think, as Juggler proved... whoops. What? No, get rid of the message. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, as Juggler proved with... what was it? Redlining? Yeah, there is a place for Sudokus that are a bit more serious and emotional, and I think actually, those are some of the most beautiful works of art we can get in the Sudoku world. And Sudoku is an art. Setting Sudoku is an art, and no one is going to tell me any different. Right, so there's a 1 on here. That doesn't really tell us much. There's an 8 in here. Yeah, I did a master's degree in music composition, which I don't think I've really utilised to its full potential. But what I know now, I'm very highly qualified in in music composition, and I'm very highly experienced in puzzle setting, and so the two are so similar. There are so many similarities between writing music and setting a puzzle, and yeah, I want to write a book on the similarities between the two, because I could probably fill a book with that, but that's a very long term project, and it's for an incredibly niche audience. Um, well, yeah, the counterpoint is literally just Sudoku, isn't it? Writing a Bach chorale, you have to consider the harmonies, the melodies, and then the chord progressions. It's literally just columns, rows, and boxes. Um, so, I mean, that's a very literal one. When you're kind of working out what note to put in a particular place, you have to consider the kind of vertical effect, the horizontal effect, um, and then kind of the effect on the bar generally. Um, and it's most obvious when you're writing in the style of Bach. Um, as time goes on, music kind of progresses into more kind of vibes, and it's not so mathematical. Um, Hello, Crushed. Welcome in. Um, but yeah, it's amazing how similar Sudokus and writing in the style of Bach are. But then there are the more kind of general examples of, when you're setting a Sudoku, you want to consider um, the journey that the solver is going to go on. Similarly, when you're writing music, you want to consider the journey that the listener is going to go on. There's loads of parallels, and I could talk. Well, I mean, yeah. Honestly, I've probably given you the two most interesting ones, or certainly the most specific and the most general. But there are so many ways that you can kind of explore those in a lot more detail. Um, yeah, maybe I'll write a book. Maybe I'll just go off on rants every now and again. Um, they can be pretty cool. Book written exactly. um, you know, I always teach my piano students. It's like you get 158 in left hand piano pieces so much. And the way I teach that to them is by teaching them smoke on the water in that hand position. Anyway, that's something that most of you are probably wondering what 158 means. Let's talk about this 5 and 8 instead. Thank you, Skojo. So would I. Maybe like in 20 years' time, I'll have written it. Um, um, I mean, Camille Saint-Saëns wrote The Aquarium. That's a beautiful piece. Exactly, Ratfinks, exactly. Column 2, right, thank you for bringing us back on track. Right, so that's not a 1. Brilliant, thank you. So that's going to be 3, 6. No, it's not going to be a 3. It's going to be 6 or 9 to match that. That's good. So now this can't be 9 and 3, so it's 4 and 8 or 5 and 7. Oh my goodness, they are out in force today, aren't they? Mahler is a composer that it's just evaded me. Like I've listened to a few bits, but I've never performed any Mahler, and I don't listen to that much. I don't know why. I need to listen to more Mahler symphonies. I think that's probably the single biggest gap in my life. I think. Brahms, though. I love Brahms. I think because he he's so mathematical and logical in the way that he chooses his harmonies and things like that. Anyway, getting sidetracked. But getting sidetracked about cool things, at least. That's going to be 3, 6, or 9. Yeah. Well, there we go. That is a German whisper, if ever there was one. Can I just apologise to whoever number 29 is? Like, you're sat there just thinking, please, just hurry up and solve my puzzle. Please. Oh dear. But hey, this is what we do here. We've got 1 week left to judge 25 more puzzles, and we're talking about Mahler second. Oh no, 3 of you. Marty, I haven't thought about it too hard, and no. So, yeah, maybe if I thought about it harder, I might be able to make some guesses, but yeah, even if I had a hunch, I probably wouldn't want to dwell on it too much, for anonymity purposes. Oh, we can work out the thingy-mabob of this, can't we? Oh, that's quite interesting. This digit needs to be the opposite of that. Right, but, well, as in not 3, 6, or 9. So it's, well, yeah, it's not 3, 6, or 9. But I think, does that mean this can't be 4 or 5? It does. Oh, that's really nice, because if this is 4 or 5, then let's say it's a 5. That will make this a 7. But then this will have to be, by the modular stuff on this line, this will have to be 1, 4, or 7. And now it's a maximum of 4, because it can't be the high one. And now we've only got 9 out of this. And we need another 18 from here, and we're not going to get it. Okay, so this is actually going to be high. And I think, yeah, so if we have an 8 and a 4 here now, this has to be 1, 4, or 7, and 1 isn't enough, so it will have to be a 7. So actually, this is a 7, 8 pair, just here. Nice, okay. Exactly, Doria, exactly. Okay, what does this mean for the world? I'm not sure. I did study German up to GCSE. I should know. 7 in column 7? Yes, column 7. That makes sense. Thank you. Spalte. I'll try and remember that. Oh, right, and that does loads of stuff. Thank you. Nice. Sehr gut indeed. Apologies for my accent. Oh, that's suddenly become a 2. That's useful. So now these need to sum to 19. If that's a 3, then that's 9 and 7. Okay. Okay, alright, well, I'll, yeah, like I said, I probably won't think about it too hard. I don't really have time to think about it that hard anyway, because I need to judge them all and also get through a whole bunch of distractions, whilst judging, and that takes a lot of time. Aber über 7 in Spalte 7 wusstet du gut. But Yes. Sorry. I kind of understood most of it. And hello, CD. Welcome in. Um, it's lots of numbers. At least we're not doing the full rank one that we were doing in the last stream, because that that was completely unapproachable but absolutely brilliant. 8 and 9. Right, so 9 in column 7 has to go down here. In fact, do we know what these are? We should do. They are 2, 9, and 8. Right, brilliant. So I think we're expecting this to be either a 7-9 pair, or maybe 4 and 9, or 6 and 7. Interesting. Okay. I'm psychotic. What, for enjoying full rank? The objectively best constraint there is in Sudoku. Oh dear. I need to get up my Skojo channel points so that I can get everyone making full rank puzzles. Right, I suppose we know that this is 15, so these have to sum to 12, meaning that's not a 3. That's not hugely exciting. Right, am I missing anything? No, we already know these sum to 12, but we know so little about these that I don't really know what to do. 4, 5, 8, 9. Oh, so that's just a naked 4. Okay. 5, 8, 9. No 5, no 8. So we should know what these are. Well, they're 2, 4, and then 1 of 3 and 6. Yeah, that's not great. And there's a 1 in here along with, again, 1 of 3 and 6. I'll put it in. I'm not too happy about it. Okay. Well, no, this can't be 6 and 7 because that makes that a 3. And 6 plus 7 plus 3 is 16 plus 2 is only 18. So this can't be 6 and 7, so it must have a 9 in it, making that an 8. Actually, we could have just asked where does 8 go in row 9. That would have been a bit easier, but we didn't. So, oh, this, it sees 2, 5 and 8. Okay, so this is 2, 5 or 8. This is going to be 3, 6 or 9. I don't think it can be a 9. But it could be if this is 1, 1, not 1. Okay, so that's not going to be a 9. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got that at the same time. Great minds think alike. Thank you, Ratfix. What do we know about that? These two sum to 12. So if this is a 3, that's a 9, 7 pair. We get a 9 there as well. Putting a 9 there, a 2. No, not sure. Hello, Timotab. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing very well. Oh, so we know that this is 1, 4 or 7. So it's 1 or 4. Does that interact with any other clues? Not really. Right, so this is effectively done, as long as we just pay attention to our own pencil marks. Same with that one. Oh, this 17, I haven't thought about that in a while. Oh, well, no, that's just really average, isn't it? That's just telling telling us that those sum to 15, which is not very exciting. Can this be a... No, again, these are really average as well, so that's not great. If this is an 8... No, I don't think that's very good. If this is a 2... No, this can't... No, wait. Can it be a 2? I don't think it can. If this is a 2, then the maximum is 6, 5 and 4. No, it can't even be that. 6, 5, 3 is the maximum. 2, 3, 5, 6 is 16 plus 2... Yeah, plus 7 is only 23. So that's not a 2. Could it even be a 5? Then the maximum would be something like 6, 4, 3. 3, 4, 5... yeah, that adds up to exactly the right amount. Dang. Excellent. With row 5, column 7 is a 3. Can we make this line equal 15? So those would have to be... Oh. Oh, wow, that's a good spot. That can't be 4 or 8, and neither of them can be 5. And 3 and 9 isn't available because it's a modular line. Lovely. Wow, okay. So that's actually given us all of these horrible triples that we were unsure of. Giving us a 3 there. Right, and here we go. So 3 plus 2 is 5. We need those to sum to 16. And that's how they work. That's very good. 10 a penny. I wouldn't go as far as common. I think I've certainly heard it before. Yeah. Oh, inflation, exactly. That's true. Hello, Rad Dude. Welcome in. I think 792 is a modular line. It's a zipper. Yeah, it's a zipper line as well, but I think it's also modular. That's all right. I never have any dumb moments, so yeah. Yeah, no, it's modular, not entropy. I get them mixed up so much. Row 9, column 8 is on the 27 diagonal. It is, and that's a 9 then. Brilliant. Oh, I knew that from my earlier bifurcation and then forgot about it. That's good. Right, so these must sum to 9. They can't include a 5. If they're 1 and 8, they're that way round. They can't be 3 and 6 because it's a modular line, and if they're 2 and 7, then they are that way round. Okay, that's all right. Yeah. What's this about judging puzzles? So this is a competition, a setting competition that's ongoing and will be for many months to come. I'm one of the judges, and there are like 50 people who have all had to set a puzzle using these exact lines in these exact positions. And beyond that, they can pretty much do whatever they like. And I'm just solving as many as I can of them to judge how good I think they are. Row 2, column 4. Oh, it needs to be 6 by the 12 diagonal. Nice. Does that interact with anything? No. No, I don't think it does. Row 6. This breaks the 19 diagonal. Oh, you're probably right, actually. If this is 8 plus 7, we're on 15. And then we can make that another 4. But then we would need this to be a 0. Okay, nice. So that is a 2. Does that mean if we're on 9 and we've got +1? Yeah, this needs to be a 3, 6, or 9, doesn't it? So it's a 3 or 9. Surely it's not a 9. If that's a 9, this gets us up to 18. That's too much. So that's a 3. We're now on 12. These need to sum to 7, of course. It's the one we don't want. Exactly. I don't think I'm going to attempt to guess who did which puzzles. In an ideal world, if I had infinite time, maybe I'd go over all of them again and cross-reference them with the list of setters. But I think I would just be randomly guessing, honestly. 17 diagonal is resolved. Oh yes, so it is. Thank you. Good point. I think I will be ready for something new. That is true. This is a 1, 4, 7, so it's 1 or 4. That puts a 4 over here. Is that interesting? Probably not. Don't think so. 25. No, I feel like I've looked at that. Right, the 17 is done, isn't it? So let's put a cross next to that. And the 21 is done. The 27 is done. Oh, how am I going to cross out the 19? I don't know. Maybe I just won't. The 12 is done. This 12 is done. So it's just the 19 and the 25. And apparently that's all we need to resolve the whole of the rest of the puzzle. So I'm probably missing something like that being a 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do it all. 5, 6, 3, 4, 6, 5. Did that reveal any triples or quadruples or nonsenses? No. No, I don't believe it did. 5 and 8 in this box are in here. Right. That's useful. So that gives us a 1 and a 6 and a 1 and a... Whoa, not a 1 there. A 3 there. That's good. So I should know what this digit is. It's 3. Right, and that gives us 6, which gives us a 1 and a 4, and the 19 diagonal is done. 2 goes in, that's a 2, 1, 6. Right, and now 13, 14, we need another 11. So it's going to be 5 and 6, unlikely, or 8 and 3. Okay, and now, because I can't cross all of them satisfactorily, I'm going to cross none of them. And now it's just normal Sudoku. Right, let's just do that as fast as we can. 4, 5. What are these? They are 1, 4, 6. So 6 goes in the middle. 1 and 4 we don't know. 6. Oh no, I've got that 6. You're probably all spotting things. 7. Really? Where's a 7? Yeah, I think... Oh, Control M. I can't remember what Control M does, but I don't think it's what you're telling me it is. Maybe I shouldn't be so distrusting. 5 in box 2, thank you. So this row needs a 2 and a 4. Also, that's a 5. 4, 7 and 9. Oh, how is that not done? Literally nothing to eliminate there. Wow. 1, 5, 6, 9. Really? I've definitely used all the clues, haven't I? I've just got doke to do. Oh, come on. Right, what's here? 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. So that's a 4 or 9. That's not. Really? 7 goes in here. That's useless. Row 2, column 6 is a 7. Wow, that's a good spot. Thank you. Right. That is giving us a 4-9 pair for some reason. So 7 is down here. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. That's just 3 or 9. That's 1 or 4. 1, 4, 6, and 8. Oh, come on. Where's the pressure? Right, I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. That is only 7 or 9 apparently. That's 1, 7 or 9. Good. Brilliant. What did that do? Don't know. You're doing well, Skojo. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. 8 in column 6. Oh, I missed a triple, didn't I? Yeah, good point. Right, 9, 5. Oh, and now this is when I regret all of these over pencil marks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's just complete the set. 1, 4, 6, 7, 9. Not 4 or 7. Not 1 or 7. So 1 seems to be up there in that box. Oh, 8. Yeah. Oh no, I just read that. Sorry. Oh, what am I missing? What am I missing? That's a chocolate teapot. Everything is a chocolate teapot. 2, 3, 4. Chocolate teapot. Oh, 9 X-Wing. Oh, crumbs, there is. Yikes, and we're meant to spot that? Wow. Right, now there's a 4-6 pair, making that 2. Eek. Alright, that should set me off towards the finish line. I'm sure. Oh, was there a 4-9 pair in row 1 as well? Okay, maybe that would have been a bit. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Well, anyway, we've got there. Nice. 7, 1, 2, 3, 8, 2, 5, 8, 5, 6, 4, 4, 3, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay, alright, that was a good 10 minutes or so of normal Sudoku at the end. A lot of distractions, so it was not a 42-minute puzzle. But yeah, nice. I think a fairly straightforward idea. But yeah, well executed. There always seemed to be one place to make progress, which I think is quite a nice thing. It was very narrow solution path, but also not an unfair or difficult one. But yeah, that was great. Let's do some judging, and I will be back. Ellen DeMarzi's live. No, I shouldn't be advertising other people. Anyway, back in a second. That's fantastic news. Very pleased to hear that Jan's been featured. That's great. Where are we? Incoming ad break. Oh, we could have had that for like the last 30 seconds. Oh, never mind. I'll make sure this is the best 30 seconds of content ever so that you're all incentivized to subscribe. Or just support me on Patreon and then I'll cancel all the ads. But anyway. Yeah, no, that is fantastic news that Jan's been featured. The modular rule is the lines have a digit from 1, 4 and 7, a digit from 258 and a digit from 369. Anyway, I'm going to read some rules. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I didn't realise it was Heliopolyx's birthday, so that's great. Oh, fantastic. Warms the cockles of my heart. Now let's see if number 28 can warm the cockles of my heart. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Shade some cells so that all shaded cells are orthogonal. Okay, so we're on yin yang. Okay. All shaded cells are orthogonally connected. All unshaded cells are orthogonally connected. No 2x2 area may be fully shaded or unshaded. The value of a shaded cell is twice the digit it contains. The value of an unshaded cell is its digit. Okay. The ends of any grey line must have different shading from each other, and the sum of the values of the shaded cells on a line must be equal to the sum of the values of the unshaded cells on that line. The values. Okay. A clue outside the grid gives the sum of the first x values. Oh my goodness. In the direction of the clue, where x is the value of the first cell in that direction, x may not be greater than 9. Okay. Whew. Right. Oh right. Well, with I've definitely done a yin yang. Oh, she was like, "What for?" Nice. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, I think the arbitrary picking of colours. I don't know. I had one recently that was just pick 2 colours. But yeah, I agree. It's nice to have some kind of a difference. So yes, there was a yin yang puzzle before that had a rule about the ends of lines must be different shading, and so we got this kind of situation. And that still holds true, and we can do the third rule, the third secret of yin yang, to determine that this is also shaded. Yeah, that's right. We shouldn't be able to make a bishop's movement or multiple bishop's movements from one break in the boundary to another break in the boundary. And if you have no idea what I just did, then check out my YouTube channel for the third secret of yin yang. But I'm not going to explain it now because it takes at least 5 minutes to explain all of the context. But it's a nice little trick, and I'm going to use it because I can. Right, so now these are green by the 2x2 rule. That's yellow. Oh, that's green by the opposite rule. That's green by thingy rule. That's yellow by 2x2. Green, checkerboard. 2x2, 2x2, checkerboard. checkerboard 2x2, 2x2 checkerboard, connectivity 2x2. Hold on, I've got a checkerboard. How did I get a checkerboard there? Whoops. That has to be yellow. Okay, now forget everything else that I did. I thought it was flowing a lot more smoothly than the other yin yang puzzle. Okay, yeah, so I think we can't do any more than that. I know, I'm cruel, aren't I? I mean, I could give a very, very quick explanation. There's a line that divides yin from yang, and it has to pass through every point in the grid, and by point I mean where 4 cells touch each other in the middle. It has to pass every internal point in the grid exactly once, and because it's always passing from, you know, if you coloured that one red and the next one black, and I'm referring to the points here. If you colour the points red and black, the line separating yin from yang will always be travelling from a red point to a black point. There are 64 points, so you must always start on a black point and end on a red point by parity. There we go. It's a succinct explanation, and it wasn't very thorough, but hopefully you believe me. Oh, hello, Ellen Damasi. Welcome in. Oh, I was planning to raid you after I'd finished, but you got there first. Thank you for the raid. How was your Oh, nice self-promo. Oh, was it I see. I didn't realise it was a kid's stream. That's good. Yeah, good that you've got much better bedtime discipline than I have. Anyway, so that's the third secret. Hopefully you will believe me. If you don't, then check out my YouTube channel. But yes, welcome in, Liari, and everyone else. Yeah, what's that? 6:30 where you are? If my time zone understanding is correct. I don't know. But yeah, that's a good time for dinner time and getting ready for bed, I reckon. I should take a note out of that book. Right, what am I doing? I'm doing a puzzle. These two sum to the same as that. But the shaded cells are twice the digit they contain. I think green must be shaded, surely. Like, if it's not, we can get 1, 2, 3. We can get 4 yellows in. So we could. Oh, yeah. No, actually, that's fine, isn't it? Well, is it? Because this would have to be double 4 because the x may not exceed 9. So we would have 4, 7, 8, 9. That gets us to 28, which doubled is 56. And yeah, the greens can easily take care of the rest. Okay. Oh, row 3. Oh, thank you. Yep. So now that's yellow. That needs to escape. Very good. $6:30. Excellent. Ha! We've basically doxed you there. We know what time zone you're in. Oh, and opposite ends. Yes, green. So that's going to be yellow. No, it's not. It's going to be green. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, good. Thank you. So maybe we don't know then. Maybe yellow could... Well, hold on. No, green being shaded works here. And green being unshaded is not a problem either. Maybe it's difficult here actually for green to be shaded because green can have a maximum of 4, but again we could just put a 9 in here and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 26 doubled is 52 plus 9 is already 61, so we've got billions of degrees of freedom. Not billions, but some. We've only got 6 clues, and they're very beautifully placed in little pairs. Yeah, I was thinking that, like, we will need an unshaded cell down here somewhere to disrupt the parity of this, because that's going to be even. That's even as well. Yeah, this does feel like the break-in, so... That's yellow. One sec. Oh no. Oh, no, never mind. Ba, 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 ba. Right, okay. Right, I'm back. Oh, the rain is filthy out there. Right. So if green is unshaded, that could be as much as... I'm not sure actually. 4 or double 2. There's so much freedom there. Like, if yellow is shaded, then that's going to be an even number. This will kind of work out as an average arrow with like 4 and 3, 5 or something like that. I mean, one of these has to be fairly low. If green is shaded, that's a maximum of 4. If yellow is shaded, that's a maximum of 4. Because... oh no, that's nonsense. That's nonsense. That could be as much as 8. Although, that's quite difficult. Hello, SSG. Welcome in. Good to have you here. The value of row 1, column 8 is fixed. Okay. Let's think about that. So if yellow is shaded, then that's going to have a value of well, maximum of 8. That feels very easy to achieve, 65. If it's unshaded, oh well, it still has to be a maximum of 8. That is true, because these two would have to be, well, they have even values if green is shaded. So that's still a maximum of 8. So that, yeah, okay. So actually, if it's not an 8, this has to be an even value. And if it's not 8, then it's 6. Can we get 6 to work? Well, these are a maximum. Well, in fact, actually, we would know they would be 12. We could have double 8 and 9, so that's 34. We get up to 46, and then we would have to have a natural 19. Okay, so this is a value of 8. Nice. Okay. Oh no. I'm sorry, Damo. I hope that gets resolved soon. Yes, and sleep well, exactly. Do we have a problem in 2 and 3? If green is shaded. Well. Oh, and here as well. Right, so these would be a minimum. Right, yeah, because in a shaded, unshaded line, we need a 1 in the shaded cells, because if we have 2 and 3, that makes 5, double it, we make 10, and the unshaded cell can't be a 10. Right, so we would get, oh, that's so nice. That is very nice. So green is unshaded. How do we do that? I want an... Should we make yellow grey? I know grey being shaded and green being unshaded is quite a common colouring system. I think I'll get confused if we have yellow and green, because I often use green as shaded and yellow as unshaded. But yeah, very nice. Yes, well spotted, Carl. Excellent. So this is a value of 8, so it's a 4. Nice. So all of those sum to 65. This sums to 16 already. So do we need 3 greys along here? If we only have 2, we could have a double 8 and 9. Hang on, 16 means we need a further 49. So if we get 34, yeah, we can make those sum to 15 pretty easily, I think. Can we? 7, 6, 2, and then make that 3 and 5. Yeah, easy. Okay, so now this, is that going to be a value of 8 as well? Again, so, well, the thing is with this one, right, because we don't have a string of grey along here, actually I don't like grey because we've got grey lines. I'm going pink. It's my stream, I can do what I like. Pink is shaded now. Fight me. So there's a 1 on here. Oh, and there's a 1 on here. And it goes with a 2 or a 3. And then this is going to be a 6 or an 8. Although... Right, so these sum to... 8. And 2 and 3 definitely get used. Okay, interesting. 7 and 9 are definitely down there. But that's not super helpful, I don't think. Oh, but this is quite interesting now, because surely... Right, this can't be a 1. It would have a value of 2, but even then, this would only be a 6 or an 8. Even if this is a 2, is that a problem? 8 doubled would be the maximum. So this has a maximum value of 16, these 3 cells. So this would need to be a 12, which it can be if it's a 6. Okay, and if this is a 3, then we're summing these 6 numbers. Oh, no, that doesn't work. If this is a 2, then... Oh, this just is a 1. Right, okay. If this is a 2, then this is a 6. So we're on 12, we need an 8 there. Okay, so in the world where that's a 2, that is an 8. So there is definitely an 8 in here. Double, bubble, bubble. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly my reasoning. I mean, it feels like 3. So that if that's a 16, then we need those 3 to sum to 12. Seems fine, doesn't it? Could put a 2 in here, and then those just sum to 8. No, that doesn't work. Unless it does. Yeah, no, we can't put a 2 in there. I don't think that works. Let me just think about that a bit harder. So, if this is a 2, we've established that it works for this to be a 2. That becomes an 8. Yeah, we get 2, 1, 6, 8. And the world is happy. Let's just play out 3. So this would become an 8. And now we need these to sum to 12. But if we put a 2 in here, that's a minimum value. Well, the point is that that's counting as 4, so we need those 2 to sum to 8, and their minimum digits are 4 and 5. So even if they're both green, that's too much. But if this is a 4, then we need these to sum to 4, and we don't have a 1 available. So again, even if they're green, it's too much. So that's not going to work. And then any higher, and the problem becomes even bigger. So this is a 2, this is a 6, we get an 8 here. This is now 4, 3, 5. And this 28 clue is done. Okay. So now, well, we know that these sum to 65. Let's just do 7, 8, 9 for the lols. Right. So it comes down to here. So the digits that are in green plus 2 times that equals 25 based on the double the secret, but I don't know how useful that is. No. Yeah, I mean, this is always... Right, no, hold on. That's always 6 or 8, so it's an 8 this time. And that's a 1-3 pair, giving us, whoops, a 3 and a 5. That's good. Yep, nice, great minds. That's always reassuring. Oh, this can't be too big, can it? Maybe a 2? Yeah, it has to be a 2. A 1 would mean this... Oh, no. That could be a pink 5. But certainly putting a 3 in here means we're summing all of those to make 12, which is nonsense. But a 2 in here makes that a 4. Then those would need... Actually, that doesn't work. Yeah, a 2 in here breaks because then we're summing those 4 to get to 12. Even if we minimise it, 1, 2, 3 and 4, the double 2 means we're actually already on 12, and one of these has to be pink to avoid a 2x2 of green in here. So we would get even more value added onto that. So this is a 1 and this is a pink 5. Okay, green goes there to avoid a 2x2 and has to escape and has to avoid a checkerboard. Yes, exactly. And hello GDC. We found GDC's puzzle. I mean, you might be right. Well, all the pinks are doubled until I change my mind about the colour system again. Oh dear. That's strange though, because that's 2 of the 4 outside clues that we've got already used. And I feel like they didn't really contribute much to shading or to digits or anything really. We do get a 5 from it, so 5 goes in here in box 6. Is that important somehow? I doubt it. Can we do something similar with this then? Surely this is a 2, right? If this is a 3, then... yeah, no, that's nonsense. So this is a 2. Okay, maybe that's the useful thing we were meant to learn. This is a minimum of 3 and 4, which is 7 plus 4 is 11. So that's a maximum of 4, but it can't be 4 because it's not a double 2, and also it's not in that world where we minimised everything. We had a 4 in here, so this is a 1, 2, or 3, and it's not a 2. So these sum to 11. So we can't make this 3 and 4. So the next smallest we can make it is 3 and 6, which would require a double 1 here. So I think 3 here breaks, doesn't it? If we put a 3 here, then this becomes a minimum of 4 and 6, and even if that's green, it's too much. So this is a 1. Nice. Okay. And this is... I think this is always a 6 with either 3 or 4. If we get 7 in here... Oh no, but no, 7 could go in here actually. It could be 4 and... if that's green, this is either 4 and 6 or 3 and 7. And if that's pink, this is 3 and 6. Okay. Nice. Yeah, no, it's a weird rule, but yeah, where x is the value of the first cell. Yeah. So now this, given that we need, well, exactly 1 of 3 and 4 in here, we can make this 3 and 7. But that means this is a minimum of 5. That's not actually that exciting, is it? We've got 1 up here now. I don't think that's going to do much. It's weird, like, these digits, they're great, but what are they actually doing? Maybe it's this one. I don't think so. No, that's not really restricted at all. Yeah, yeah, it's not an easy puzzle, but it's very smooth so far. Oh, 2 and 4 in box 1. 2 goes on here. 4 might do. But 2 going on here might be interesting because now... Right. Yeah, okay, so I think when we have 2 greens and a pink, because the pink will always have an even value, these have to have the same parity. So these are now from 2, 4 and 6. And if this was 2 and 4, this would be double 3, which it can't be. So this is 2 and 6, meaning doubled 4 goes in there. So actually 4 is placed, which is nice. So 2, 7 and 9, I think, go in here. But they're not interacting with any clues whatsoever, so who knows what that's doing. 3, 5, 7 and 9 in there. So yes, can we use that again? These must be the same parity. So if they're both odd, they're 3 and 7 with a 5 or 3 and 9 with a 6. And if they're both even, they are 4 and 6 with a 5. Okay, so that's only 5 or 6. I don't think any of those are problematic. 8 in the box goes here though. That's good. Intriguing. Where else do we need to look? Where else do we need to look? Where else do we need to look? Everybody. Right. Oh dear. So what do I think that's going to be? Can this be 3, 6 anymore? I don't think it can it? If this is 3, 6, we're left with 4, 7 and 9, and the only way that we can put 2 of the same parity onto here is 7 and 9, but this can't be an 8. So this must be 2 digits summing to 10, meaning this has to be a green one. That gives us a pink here. I thought that was going to do more. Oh dear, I really thought that was going to do more. But yeah, those do sum to 10 now. Which might be interesting. I think the 6 is always a line. So, yeah, we've got... In these 5 cells, we've got 3 odd digits and 2 even digits, and so because those need to be the same parity and those need to be the same parity, the 2 even digits, which are 4 and 6, must be either in this domino or in this domino, creating an X-wing with here. So there's a 6 down here. Again, cool, but what does it do? So I suppose we can say this is odd and it's 3, 7 or 9. I really don't want to think any harder about this 65, but maybe we have to. Or maybe the 16. We discovered over here that if that's pink, it's very limited. It would have to be... Well, in this case, it would have to be 2. And then those 3 would sum to 12. They couldn't be 3, 4, 5. So they would need a 1. So there would be 1 and some other stuff. 3, 8, 4, 7, 5, 6. All possible. And that's if that's a pink. Can this... Oh, it can't be a 3, yes, because that would force a 7, 9 into here or here, which is nonsense. I suppose we know there's a 9 in there. I like the mini conversation there. Very good. Can it be a 3? It was a rhetorical question, but... yeah. So 3 in box 7. Oh, we get an X-Wing... do we? Are you sure? Could we not have a 3 in a corner? No, I think we have that possibility. As much as I appreciate you willing on a 3 to go down here for Ratfinks' sake. That's a bit naked. It's... Oh, no, it isn't. 2, 6, 7, 9. Rubbish. 2, 6, 7, 9 as well. So the digits 4 and 3 in row 5. Not really restricted. Oh, I see. Right, there's a 3 there or there and a 3 there or there. Yeah, I see what you mean. Nice. Is this at least 5? Well, at least a value of 5. Yeah. Yeah, because if that's a 2, even with 2, 7, 8, 9, we're only getting up to 52. So that's at least a 3. It's a 3 or a 4. Okay. Maybe it's difficult for it to be a 4. So if we minimise it, making it a 4, because we're going to need pinks sporadically throughout the line. So having a 4 there, if we had like 4, 3, 2, 1 doubled, that's 20. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8 singled. That only gets us to 46, so there's still 15 degrees of freedom. Okay. No, don't know about that then. Oh, crumbs. Why is that an 8? Because we had an 8 here, and I decided that we couldn't put an 8 in here, because 8 and 3 would require a 0 here. Yeah, that 8 came about from the 28 clue. Oh, yeah. Sorry, excuse me. We have a 1 and a 6 up here. But they're not interacting with clues. We need to find things that are interacting with clues. Can this be a 3? I think so, right? Because we could make all of that pink. There's nothing stopping us from making all of that pink. Well, if we did, that would have to be a 1. Oh, maybe that's a point. If this is green, this has to be 4. Because if this is green and this is 3, then those two are summing to 6, and they can't involve a 4 or a 5. So, if that's 3, then that's a pink 1. And then we get, well, we're on to a value of 8, but we can easily... Well, okay, we couldn't make all of these pink because then we would get to an even number. So we're on a value of 8. We can get 3 more pink cells. 7, 8, 9 doubled gets to 48. We're on 56, and then we can put a green 5 somewhere. So that's very possible. Not as many degrees of freedom. Yeah, that would be 4, 8, 4, 1. Yeah. Yeah. And if this is a 4, then this has to be green. And those two would sum to 8. If this is green, then it's 3 or 4. That would be good. And if it's pink, is there any restriction on it being pink? I think it would have to be a 2. Because if it's a 1, then this would have to be the single digit 14. So if this is pink, it's a 2. Is there a problem with making those 3 sum to 12? No, I've already been through this. There is not. Is there anything we can do with this? It's at least a 3, meaning those two sum to at least 6. It's anything from 3 to 8, this digit. It can't be a 9 because then those would both have to be 9s. This is tough. Is it the 65? I don't want it to be the 65. I really don't. We can get... Yeah, we can get 3 more pinks in. Let's think about it like that. 3 more pinks. Well, no, but if we do get this one in as a pink, it's only going to have a value of 2. So actually, we can only get 2 more meaningful pinks in, which could be an 8 and a 9, arranged like that, for example. So we're up to 34. We've got 16 already, so we needed the rest to sum to 49. So 8 and 9, those would have to sum to 15. And that's absolutely fine. 267 is available. Well, is that a problem? Because then this would be a 1. No, that is fine. That would be 1, 7, and that would be a 4. But if this is a pink 1, let's think about this being a pink 1. Then this would have to be an 8. Right, I'm going to play this world out, actually. So that's a pink 1. This has to be an 8. Now we can fit 2 more pinks in that are a maximum of 7, 9. And then those are going to be green 2 6s. What does that add up to? If it's less than 65, we have a break-in. So that's 16 plus another 2 lots of 16. We're up to 48. Plus 2 plus 2 plus 6. We're up to 58. Right, that's not enough. I think. Did I absolutely max out everything there? I think I did. So we made this pink. Now the most other pinks we can get would be by doing that. This would be an 8 just by the logic of this line, and we get a 3-1 pair. So we're now on 16 plus 2 is 18. So we would need these to have a value of 47. The most we can make them is 32 plus 8, which is only 40. Okay, right, so this is not pink, it's green, and now this can't be a 3 because 4 and 5 are unavailable for a 6 sum, so that is a 4, and those sum to 8. Wow, okay. Okay. Right, so now this is a pink, and these 8 now sum to... Well, now we can only... We still need to be careful, because we can still only get 2 pinks in here. These definitely have a value of 8. If we maximise... Right, yeah, so in order to maximise these, what we do is we put a 1 outside the sum, and we put double 8 and 9 inside the sum. And did we work out that that was exactly 65? Yes, because it's effectively 45 minus 1 plus an extra copy of 4, 8 and 9. 4, 8 and 9 are 21. So 45 minus 1 is 44, plus 21 is 65. Right, so we need to double the 8 and 9, and the 8 has to be doubled just here. That's going to be a 1, that's a 7, and we're making progress. So there's a double 9 somewhere up here. Can it be here? I think that's a problem, is it? No, that doesn't quite break any yin-yang. Okay, alright. And pink there, I think, is certainly fine as well. Wow, indeed. Yeah. We know... Oh... Thank you, Carl. Right, so that's where the double 9 is. So we do get this situation. We get green there, avoid a checkerboard. Green needs to escape. Those two need to be opposite colours, so that's green. No, that's green. These two need to be opposite colours, so that's pink. Okay. Interesting. Right, I feel like I need to take a breather after that. That was quite the deduction. Right, what about... No, I don't think that's under pressure yet. That can still be a pink 2. Oh, but can it be green anymore? It can't be a green 5, because 5 cells summing to 16 never include a 5. It's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It can't be a 4 anymore. If it's a 3, a green 3, then that's the digit 12, which is unlikely. So I think it's pink, and it has to be a 2. And now these 4 sum to 16, so those 3 sum to 12. So this is either, it's not 2 and 9, it's not 7 and 4. It could be 8 and 3, or it could be 6 and 5. Nice. Excellent. Oh, yes. pay attention to pencil marks. Welcome in, Deathman Dude. Thank you. 3, 5, and 6 in here. That's not a 5. We need to place a 9 in there, but that's probably not an issue. Can that be pink? No, right, this is one of these situations. Yeah, this formation is not allowed in yin yang. No. Is it that formation or this? Anyway, if we make this pink, the point is this is. Oh no, this is the point. Right, yeah. So when you have 2 dominoes in this exact formation, it wasn't a vertical thing, it was a horizontal thing, you can never make this pink because then this cell is broken. It's either creating a checkerboard or it's creating a 2x2. Okay, so that's always green. That's going to do a bunch of yin-yang things for us. Connectivity. Nice. Oh, that's going to be pink. Is there... Oh no, this 61 might help us get some more connectivity, actually. Right. This feels slightly under pressure. It's 3, 4, or 7. If it's 7, we've got options there. Finishing column. Right, what have we got? 2 and 6. Good point. Whoops. 2 and 6. Right, and now these two, which need to sum to 10, are 3 and 7. So this is a 5. 3, 6. Nice. So is this just a 4, 7 pair? It looks like it. So now, this is 8 and 9. Those two need to sum to 14, so that's a 5 or 6. Ah, brilliant. Good. That's done for us. Right, so these must be our 4, 6 pair, making that a 5. 3, 7, and 9. Oh, 9 in the row. Yeah, that just goes there. That's fine. So 3 and 7, I think. Yeah, that looks good to me. 2, 4, 6. Let's just pencil that in. So this one, right, this must be even, because we know that value is even, so this value must be even. It's not 8 or 6, so this is 2 or 4, making this a 3 or a 4. I'm going to say it's a 3, making that a 2. Nice. 7. 9 and 2. I think we might be closing in on this puzzle. We should know things. Maybe we don't actually. Alright, what's this then? 3, 5 and 9. And we've got a full chocolate teapot selection. This is 3, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Yuck. Okay. I can probably do more Sudoku. What's going on over here? 1. Okay. 5. 6. This is the laziest way to do it ever, but I'm doing it. There's a 2, 6 pair there. 8. Thank you. Right, that gives us a 9 then. As a naked single, which was also a hidden single, but we'll take it. 6, 8 pair in column 1. Yes, nice. Okay, so actually maybe this is worth thinking about then. So if this is an 8, this is a 7, 9 pair. If it's a 6, it's 3-9 or 5-7. Yeah, okay. Oh, that gives a 6-8 pair. Right, where do 3 and 5 go in this row? Well, one of them can go here. The other one has to go on here, so this is not a 7-9 pair, so that's a 6 in the corner. That's a 3 or 7. That's done some things. 1 and 6, that gives an 8. 7 there. Okay, alright. This puzzle loses the 3 in the corner award. 9, 5, 3. Right, so this has to be a 5-7 pair now. Nice. 9 and 3. 9 should go here. I have a feeling we're going to resolve the puzzle. 1, 4, 7. 7, 1, 4. Before the shading, and the 61 will just be for shading purposes. 1, 4, 6, 9. 4 and 9. 6 and 1. 6, 4. 1, 6. 6, 2. 4, 6. There we go. Right, and now let's do the shading. Yeah, I can forgive that a clue was required for nothing more than shading, because it's very elegantly presented with these paired up clues. Hello, Sammy Piano, welcome in. So we've got 24 plus 27. No, 24 plus 7 is 31. We need a further 30. Can we get away with not doubling the 9? That gives us 21 left. And even if we doubled everything else, that wouldn't be enough. So we definitely need to double the 9, leaving 12 left. So I think we just have to double the 1 and the 2. Yeah, if we double the 6, then these both have to be 0. But if we don't double the 6, we do have to double 1 and 2. So I think that is our shading. Nice. We might have been able to, but not with this line. This line would have added up to 12, and then that wouldn't have been possible. And hello, Crusader. Welcome in. Happy Rat Pinks indeed. Right, yeah, that was a nice puzzle. Not easy. I don't think I got particularly distracted during that solve, and it still ended up taking an hour. I was secretly hoping I could get through 3 puzzles, but it might just have to be a 2 puzzle stream because I cannot be having any more late nights. Before I go off to judge, let's do our thing. If it's looking like the next puzzle is very approachable, number 27, then maybe we'll do it. Little Killers. What? Entropic Modulo and Dutch Whisper. Oh, I love it. Oh, we can do this. I love the given digits as well. What's happened to 1, 3 and 6? If they end up being 1, 3 and 6, then that will get... I think that'll be hilarious. Alright, yeah. Open the floodgates with clues and hints, and we'll get this done in like 10 minutes. But first I need to judge the previous puzzle. You're all welcome to make a start and then put lots of hints in chat. I will only look at chat if I want a hint. which will be probably most of the time. Uh, so don't feel like you're over hinting, because if I don't want any more hints, I just won't look at chat. Right, back in a minute. All right. I'm trying to get quick with my judgments. Um, Again, it's done that annoying thing where we're just about to have an ad break. Would have been very appropriate for just now, but never mind. More reason to subscribe. Anyway, we've done the rules. I'm not going to read them out. We've got Little Killer and Entropy, Modulo, and Dutch Whispers. Okay, let's restart the clock. Yes, so, right, what do we want to look at first? Those summing to 9, maybe? Right, so I suppose we effectively have a line here as well. Oh no, but not Dutch Whispery line. So hold on. To get a line that obeys entropic and modular, you are effectively drawing a diagonal line on the number pad, but treating it as a torus. So we could have 2, 6, and then 7. That counts as a diagonal line. So if it was 2, 6, and 7, the 6 and the 7 would go this way. And then I think we would need... So, yeah, so in this box, I think we have all negative diagonals or all positive diagonals, because as soon as we have 2, 6, and 7, we can't have a positive diagonal starting from a 4 or from an 8 or from anywhere. So we'll get 2, 6, 7, 1, 5, 9, 3, 4, 8. All of which can obey Dutch Whispers. If it is the other way around, 2, 4, 9, 7, 5, 3 does not obey Dutch Whispers, but 8, 6, 1 can do. So we're not sure which way around that works. Line with the 8 is pretty restricted. So that's going to be either 8, 1, and 6, or 8, 3, and 4, according to the diagonal line. Nice one, Sujoiku. That's good. We like that. This doesn't have a 2 on it, so it's 1, 5, 9, or 3, 4, 8. Can't be 3, 5, 7. Could be 1, 6, 8. Okay. 9, that's either 5 and 1 or 2 and 4. Dutch Whisper, that's not a 3, 4. Right, okay, so it's 1 and 6. Okay, thank you. Probably should have got that myself, but yeah, nice. And Dutch Whisper does work on these. Okay. Either way round. 3 and 4 are very close. Well, yes, thank you for dropping in, and I'm very glad that you've had a successful evening of setting. Right. Rows and columns of a magic square. Yeah, yeah, that's true. There's so much interconnectivity about how it all works. I love it. But yeah, I think of them as diagonals on a number pad because I set a puzzle once. Um, what was it? It was Squid Shoku, an octopus squished puzzle that used um, entropy lines and modular lines and um, vertical, horizontal, and diagonal lines on the number pad. It was very fun. So I suppose diagonals and rows and columns of the magic square. Uh, yes, kind of. Anyway, I'm not doing a very good job of advertising that puzzle, and nor should I be, because we're looking at this one, which is um, so this is either 357 or it's not, is what we're learning from that. Um, right, okay, so neither of these can be 267 because the 2 would need to go in the middle. Okay, that should be fairly obvious. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So, if we do have negative diagonals on the number pad, then this is the 267, and we would need a 159 here and a 348 here. But 159 can go in literally any order, and it will be fine. The 8 would go in the middle with a 3-4 pair here. I don't see a problem with that. Yes, I do. If the 8 goes in the middle, then the 10 is broken. So actually, we're not in the negative diagonal world. We are in the 357 world with we're in positive diagonal, so 2, 4, and 9. So the 9 flanked by 2 and 4, and what was the other one? 1, 6, 8. So the 1 flanked by 6 and 8. That's not a 3, because those two sum to 9. So that's not a 1, so that's not 5. Okay. And now, for my next trick, the middle digit here I think has to be an 8, doesn't it? I think all of these lines it can't be 357. 159 clearly doesn't work here. 249 and 267 are fine, except they're not because of this. I think this has to be an 8 in the middle with a no. Yeah, with a 3 and a 4 either side of it. Because if it's not, if we try to put 7 in the middle, then 6 and 2 doesn't work, and 5 and 3 doesn't work. And if we put a 3 in the middle, it's kind of symmetric around that. Yeah, so this is an 8. 3 and 4. That's excellent news. Indeed. Thank you for confirming, Carl. I thought I'd gone through all the combinations, but wanted to be absolutely sure. Yeah, sorry about that. 5, 6, and 7 going there. So, are we learning that 1, 2, 8, and 9 always have to be in the middle? I think we are. Oh, unless it's 5. 5 can also go in the middle of a 159 triple. Like 4 can't go between 2 and 9. nor between 3 and 8. Yeah, so 1, 2, 8, 9. These are all 1, 2, 8, 9, or possibly 5. 8 comes out of here. Yeah, cool, nice. Right, this is a 3, so this is either 2, 4 or 1, 5. 1, 5 feels a bit difficult. That means this is reduced to a 2 or a 9. Can this be a 9? No. Well, not in the world where this is a 1, 5, because this couldn't be a 1, 5 pair, and it also couldn't be a 2, 4 pair. So actually, if this was 1, 5, this would be a 2, but then I think that would be fine. 6 and 7 works here, I think. It would have to be 6, 6, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, no, I don't know. Don't know what the answer to that is. But I feel like it's probably going to be 2 and 4. Whether that's worth anything. If either of these are 9, they can't be flanked by a 2 and 4, so it must be a 1 and a 5. That's fairly interesting. Jan, welcome in. Huge congrats on the feature. I've not watched it yet, but I think that's one that I solved actually. So I'm sure Mark very much enjoyed it. Oh, this was meant to be an approachable 10-minute puzzle, and we've just passed the 10-minute mark. So that's 159 is fine there. If that's a 1, well, it would have to be 159. Oh, that's weird. And if it's a 9, it has to be 159. So the only way that this is not a 159 is if that's a 2, flanked by a 6 and 7. Oh! Right, this is a problem. Okay, it feels a bit look ahead. But yeah, so if this is a 1, it can't be 6 and 8 because it breaks that. So it's a 159. If it's a 5, it's a 159. If it's a 9, it can't be 2 and 4 because it breaks that. So it's a 159. The only way it's not a 159 is if that's a 2. But then this becomes a 6-7 pair. This can't be 2 and 4 anymore, so it's a 1 and 5. So that's a 6-7 pair as well. But that 7 means that this is the 7 and this is a 7, and now this is broken. There might be an easier way to see that, but I saw it eventually. Possibly. I'm not Whale, but thank you for your contribution. So this is a 159. Teary me. So that's a 7. That's a 5. I'm their vice chair. Oh, Whale. How are you today? I hear you've had a very good weekend. That being a 7 makes that a 2. By the 10 sum. Because your favourite football manager's former team won 3-0. I think it was 3-0. Yes, indeed. Good. Got that right then. Good. I'm glad it was a delight. Largi Ramazani is a gem. Good. Oh dear. Right, so if this is a 5, then this is a 159 again. If it's a 9, we can't have any 4s on, so it's a 159 again. And if it's a 1, actually we can make this a 6 and 8. But it feels a bit pressured if that's another 159. You are spreading lies. I'm so sorry because I do have some viewers who, because I'm doing this judging for this Skunkworks competition, there are some viewers who previously may not have tuned into my streams but are doing so now, who may not have the context of who Whale Ruddy is. Not that anyone really has the context of who Whale Ruddy is. So my sincere apologies to those people. Oh crumbs! What do we need? Oh, 7 is over here. 7 over there. Do I need to give the context? I don't think I do. Who needs context when you've got not context? Right, this is not a 294 line. It also sees 5, so it's not that. Can it be a 168? No, because we can't put the 1 in the middle. So, right, so the middle digit is 2, 8 or 9. If it's a 2, then it needs a 6, 7 either side of it, which it can have. That would be the 7, that would be the 6. That's fine. If it's an 8, it needs 3 and 4 either side of it. 3 there, 4 there. I don't see a problem with that. And if it's a 9, it's not a 9 because it can't have 2 or 4 here, and it can't have 5 anywhere. So this is 2 or 8. So in the 8 world, it was 3, 4, and in the 2 world, it was 7, 6. Okay. Right. 3, 7. 3 or 7. Where does that digit go in here? It's here. So those two digits are the same for what that's worth. Non-text indeed. Sure you are. See, I have to be nice because you are miles ahead of anyone else in terms of gifted subscriptions, and I don't foresee anyone else catching up with you anytime soon. And that's not a dig at anyone else. It's just simply. You might have done SSG. You might have done. No one's quite sure. Well, no, that's a reason to not be nice to you, I reckon. Oh, if this is 159. Oh, 2, 4, 6. All have to go over here. Right, that's nice. So this is 2 and 4, and 6 goes over here. That's a good spot. I really was expecting this to be a lot more approachable Can 3 ever go on this line? What are the options? 8. I've got so many options here. Maybe. Oh, I wish I had a basement. 5 is over here. What's this digit? Because it goes over here, but it's not yellow, it's not 2 or 4, it's not 9. So it goes with 6. And it's a 1 or 8. And that's not a 1. Do I like that? No, I don't like the colouring. I'm just going to leave it at that. But that's quite interesting because that means this can't be 1 flanked by 6 and 8. If it's a 1, we get a 5 specifically there, a 9 specifically there. I don't know. What lines? Yeah, I mean, I haven't thought about this line much. Or this line. Oh, no, this can't be a 2. Because 2 in the middle is always flanked by 6 and 7. So that's not a 2. A 1 can have a 5 and a 9 around it. It's probably just going to be a 1, 5, 9, isn't it? If that's an 8, you get 4 there, 3 there. I don't remember that being a problem. That does make this 4, 8, 3. So yellow would be 3. It would go in here. We'd get a 4 just there. And here, all of these would be 4s. In fact, that would literally be all of our 4s. And they all seem fine. I don't know. Oh, what am I missing? Is it this 22? I mean, right, okay. Actually, this is only from 1, 3 and 5, isn't it? So that is quite restricted. So if we made this a 3... I mean, this could still be 9 and 9, so we could make that a 3-1 pair, and it's not really a problem. Yeah, the 22 is a much later disambiguation, I think. Oh, crumbs. So if this is 159, that becomes a 1. That's a 5. Murderer Society. Victim. Oh, you're going to get me banned. So if that's 159, that becomes a 1. That becomes a 5. Get an 8 there. This is all... yeah, I'm not sure. So if that is a 3, that needs to be 9 and 9, and it can't be. So it would have to be 7. making this sum to 14. That can't be 6, 8, or 7 or 5. So that would still need to be a 9, and that would need to be a 5. Blimey, okay. That's not an easy spot, but yeah, no, I'll use it because I had to use a long chain earlier, so maybe I'm missing things, but that's what I'm finding. Well, you're finding, and I found something similar over there, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, so 5 is not on there. If that's a... No, and that can't be a 9 either, because if that's a 9, then it can't be 2, 4, and we've just proven that it's not 159. So it's either 1 flanked by 8 and 6, or it's 8 flanked by 4 and 3. But we definitely have an 8 on there, so that's not an 8. Do any of those not work? Honestly, I might just try things now. This one, I think, ended up working quite well, didn't it? Oh, 1-6. Oh, that's much easier to see. Okay, fair enough. So it's not going to be 168. It is 843. Now we can do all of this. 3. Right, 4 in box 8 goes here, which gives us that. We can get rid of the colouring now. So if that's a 1, this is double 9, which seems fine. Didn't I? Yeah, I completed all of the 4s, didn't I? 3s? Somehow not resolved. Okay, alright. Let's do... Oh, 1 in row 9 is down here, so that's a 5. Yeah, nice. 2. Three. Not sure. 8. Can we do any more on 8? Yes. 8 there, 8 there. Nice. 6 there. 6, 7. Here we go. There we went. Well, no, these 2 digits surely have to appear over here, right? Oh, and also 7 over here. Right, so this just is 159. And that's not a 5, that's not a 1. And this is 3 and 6, I think. Somehow that's unresolved. Column 8. Oh, yes, good shout. Nice, thank you. That's going to do things. Oh, right, okay, so that's... Right, now this can't be a 9 because it can't be 951 or 942. If this is a 2, we get 6 and 7. If it's a 1, can't be 5 and 9, so it must be 8 and 6, and that doesn't work. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so there's certainly a nice flow to it, with the exception of that, and I think one other step earlier on. Yeah, it was like going through a big chain and eventually getting an 8 here. I don't know. Maybe I found a neater way to get there after all, but yeah. Oh, cheap viewers. Nice. Nah, I'm alright, thanks. I won't say the thing. Oh dear. Right. Sorry, just enjoying Wales' contributions. Right, 1, 8, and 7. Do we need a 7 down there? Yeah, I think we do, and we don't know where it goes. Oh, but there is a 7 there, so that's all of the 7s. Oh, yeah, terrible modding. 22 diagonal should be done. That story involving you. Yeah. Oh, what was it? What is that story? No, it's Mavuba. Rio Mavuba was born at sea on international waters. That's that's that story about you. Um. Oh, that just is a one. It can't be anything else. Right. Right, this is 8, so we need this. Oh, hang on, that's an 8. These to sum to 14, that's going to be 9 to 1, and that'll be a 5. Lovely. Nice. 9, 1, 5, 5. And I think we're done. 2, 3, 6. Grr. Well, that just is a 6 and 6 and 3, 2, 6, 3. 1, 2, 3, 9. 9, 3, 2, 1. 3. And then 5. 8. And 9, 9, 1, 1, 1, 2. Where's my... Oh, 2 there, please. 5, 6, and 9. Nice. Under half an hour. Just about enters approachable zone. Although there were some chains in there, but yeah, I like the grey line rule. You're kind of it's one of those puzzles where there's only a few different lines that actually work, and so you kind of have to choose from a small bank of possible puzzles. It's very good. Oh my goodness. We have some serious spam going on. Doku to finish. Yeah. That is certainly a Man City thing. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, nice puzzle. I certainly like the presentation. But I am disappointed that this didn't end up being a 1 and a 3 and a 6. That was almost right, and then that was 1 away. But yeah, nice given digits. Yeah, I would say. Well, I'll leave my judging to me, to future me. But yeah, nice way to finish the stream, unless the next puzzle is really easy. See, the temptation is to do the next 2 because I know number 26 and number 25 did not submit anything. Let's just have a look. So this is number 24, which is the next one. Then there's number 23, and then apparently number 22 is one of the hardest puzzles in the whole set. So it's kind of tempting to try and get there and then start with 22 in the next stream. However, I need to go to bed. Wait, what? If a cell contains a digit n, cells that are n away in the orthogonal directions have a digit that is larger than n. The rule need not apply if n is 4, 5, or 6. What? I think that means both of these are 8. But anyway, I'm going to start next stream with this one because I think this is going to bend my mind a little bit too much. Oh dear. No, I'm going to go to bed. Or yeah, I could just try a 4-star puzzle by Duel here. Yeah. No, let's go to bed. Thank you all very much for joining, and I get to raid Ruffles rather than the other way round. So I get to feel like I've done well, which is always good. Ruffles a lot. Yeah, thanks everyone for the help. I don't know when I'll next be back. I might squeeze in a quick stream tomorrow night. Otherwise, yeah, Wednesday is most likely. So yes, have a lovely night. Thanks for joining. I don't know why there's such a long countdown before I'm allowed to click raid now, but anyway, bye.